Hi there. In this video, I am going to show you how you can speak English fluently. But before that, let us see what fluency is all about. Let's see the exact meaning of fluency from the Oxford Dictionary, Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. Let's see what it says about fluency. Fluency is all about being able to speak, read, or write any language, especially easily. This is the exact meaning of the word fluency. Now, the question, how to speak English fluently? Not only that, if you take any language, being able to speak a language fluently takes a lot of effort and practice, right? So, that is the actual meaning of the word fluency. Be able to speak, read, or write any language easily. So that is why most of the people want to speak English fluently, and they want to speak it like they drink water, right? Like they speak their mother tongue. That is everybody's wish. Okay. In the previous video, we talked about one thing that we human beings usually do, and that is we know what to do, but we don't do what we know, right? Keep that in mind because in every video, I'm going to share a few tips with you, the tips which you already know. Okay, uh, they're not new and they're not secret. Everybody knows it. You also know it, but you don't do what you know. Okay, that's kind of a law, right? So before we talk about how you can improve your fluency in English, let's talk about a few facts. Let's say maybe your mother tongue is Tamil, or maybe Telugu, Hindi, or Marathi, whatever it is. You're very fluent. Okay, let me ask you a few questions again. Why have you become so fluent in your mother tongue? And how have you become so fluent in your mother tongue? Two questions. Have you taken any Malayalam classes or Tamil classes or Telugu or Kannada classes or Hindi classes for that matter? Have you taken any such spoken Hindi, Telugu or Malayalam, Kannada classes? No, right? But how have you become so fluent in your mother tongue? What did you do? How have you become so fluent? Give it a thought. Take a couple of minutes time, sit in a quiet place and then start writing. How have you become so fluent? How? And also answer this question. Why have you become so fluent? Why? Why do you have to become so fluent in your mother tongue? Is there a particular reason, or is there something you want to achieve or accomplish? Why? What is the reason for becoming so fluent in your mother tongue? Okay, so for that question, for these two questions, I want you to let me know in the comment section. The first one is, why have you become so fluent and in your mother tongue, and how have you become so fluent in your mother tongue? You answer these two questions in the comment section below. Okay, so now I will answer this question at the end of the video, so stay tuned until the end. Okay, I'm going to tell you how exactly you can improve your fluency. So answer these two questions in the comment section. All right. So fluency plays a very prominent role when speaking English with others. If you have choppy sentences or if you're breaking when speaking, nobody would like to listen to you because, okay, forget about listening to you. Nobody would be able to understand what exactly you're saying. So It's always better to speak English in a flow and to be able to express your thoughts, your ideas, your opinions without any breakings when speaking is what plays a very prominent role and which reflects your personality. You'll be so sophisticated. So make sure that you improve your fluency. Now the question is how? The only thing that helped you speak your mother tongue or your regional language so fluent is speaking, right? We know what to do, but we don't do what we know, right? Speaking alone will help you speak English fluently. Speaking English all the time alone will help you speak English fluently. I repeat, here is the key, guys. Speaking is the key. If you want to learn how to drive a car, you drive a car, right? If you want to learn how to ride a bike, you ride a bike. You don't learn theory, correct? You actually get on the bike and then start riding. You actually get in the seat and then start driving the car. You actually do it. But when it comes to English, everybody would go to spoken English classes or read books. They learn theory. Here is the answer, people. It's right in front of you. Okay, it's right there. You know it, but you don't do what you know. I don't know why. Speaking. But you ask me this question, but Joe, I don't know how to speak. I don't know grammar. I don't know pronunciation. I don't have any vocabulary. Bugger. Do you know how to ride a bike? Do you know when to clutch? Do you know when to shift a gear? Do you know when to accelerate? Do you know when to go on fourth gear? You don't know, but still you're so excited, so curious, and what all you do is just get on the bike and then you figure out later, right? You don't worry about when to shift a gear, or when to accelerate, or when to clutch. You figure it out. Okay, with the basics that you learned from your friends or your family members, the next thing that you do when you see a bike is you just get on it and then start riding. Why not do the same with English? It's just the same with every language or with everything. If you want to learn something, you actually do it. Unless you do it, you won't get any results. You always keep on thinking, I have to do this, I have to speak, I have to speak, I have to speak. Unless you speak, you will never improve. That's the fact. Whether you accept it or not, whether you take hundreds and hundreds of spoken English classes, unless you speak, it won't help. It's just the bitter truth, guys. You gotta speak. Do you know why I train people? I have started training people just to improve my communication skills. Because I want to speak English, I have started training others. You don't have to be an expert in training others. All you have to have is create an opportunity to speak. Nobody would come and say, hey Joe, come on, let's practice, let's speak in English, let's improve our communication skills, let's improve our fluency. No, nobody's gonna come and help you, people. Okay? You have to create the opportunity to speak wherever you go, whatever you do. Alright, wherever you are, find an opportunity. You strike a conversation in English. Say hi, and what's your name? Where are you going? Simple sentences. Strike a conversation. Mom, get me a glass of water. Or Dad, where are you going? Or if you have friends, if you have brothers, sisters, or your family member, just strike a conversation in English. Make it a habit. Speaking English comes fast only when you make it a habit of speaking, not even practicing. Don't practice learning to speak English. Try to incorporate speaking English in your day-to-day life. incorporating. That's how you improved your fluency in your mother tongue, right? You speak all the time, and if you want something, mama, I want water, or mama, pani chahiye, mama, food chahiye, mama, something like that, right? When we were kids, we used simple words. You never cared for making mistakes, because making mistakes, or caring, or be cautious about making mistakes, was not our thing. When we were trying to communicate, the only thing that we wanted to communicate was whatever we wanted. That's it. You never bothered about making mistakes, because that was not your priority, or my priority back in those days, right? The early days of our language acquisition. If you wanted something, you said "Mama pani chahiye" in your mother tongue, or "Amma neelu kavali," or maybe in Tamil you say "Tanni venum," right? You never cared for making mistakes. You started communicating. The same goes with English. Okay, these are some bombs right there. You don't practice. You incorporate speaking English in your day-to-day life, which is very, very, very vital. Never practice, but incorporate speaking the language in your day-to-day life. That's what gets you results. Okay, that's how you improved your fluency in your mother tongue. That's why the answer for this question, why have you become so fluent, it's because you want to communicate, or let me put it in differently, because you have become so fluent because your primary goal was to communicate your wants, your desires to your friends, your family members, and your loved ones. Okay, that is why you have become so fluent. It was never you were never cared for making mistakes, or you never bothered for making mistakes, because that was not a priority. The only priority that you had while you were communicating back in those days, your childhood days, was you were trying to satisfy yourself with the desires that you wanted by others, right? So whenever you wanted something, you said in your mother tongue, "Mom, I want that. I want this. Dad, tanni venum," or "Needlu kavali." I don't want. So something like that. You used your regional language to express your disinterest, or your interest, or your desires, your wants, whatnot. But you have never ever bothered for making mistakes. That is why you have become so fluent. And how have you become so fluent? You kept on speaking. You kept on speaking. You kept on expressing yourself. You incorporated speaking your mother tongue in your day-to-day life. Pretty simple. You just communicated, right? So the same goes with English as well. As much as possible, try to express your ideas, your wants, your opinions using the language English. So if your idea is conveyed to the other person, your job is done. And you don't have to worry about making mistakes. You don't have to worry about making grammar mistakes, pronunciation errors. It comes later. The first thing, the purpose of effective communication is to express yourself. Keep that in mind. Next time, if you type in, if you key into Google how to speak English fluently, stop doing it. Okay, because you get the same advice, same boring advice. Speak all the time, read books, blah 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 blah. You learn to walk by walking. You learn to drive by driving. You learn to ride a bike by riding. Okay, you learn to read by reading. You learn to walk by walking. You see, you actually have to do the work that gets you results. Without you taking any action, how can you expect to become so fluent? You getting my point? If at all you want to be fluent, the only thing that you need to do is speak. Go out there and speak. If there is nobody to speak, just create an opportunity to speak. Okay, let's say if you do not know how to create an opportunity to speak, create a YouTube channel, speak on something that you like. Speak in English. Nobody's going to judge you. Nobody's going to give you any bad comments. Even if they give, it doesn't matter. You're doing these YouTube videos just to improve your communication skills, your fluency, your pronunciation. Come on, this is the best idea. The best thing that you can do to improve your comm skills is to actually create a YouTube channel and then speak something in English, or maybe teach English. Whatever, maybe your level is at, you're at level 1 or maybe level 2 on a scale of 1 to 10. You are at level 4 or 5, but there is always somebody below your level, right? Let's say you're at level 5 pertaining to your communication skills. Somebody is there at 1 or 2 or 3. You're always one step ahead of all these people. You're always one step ahead of all these people. People below you, you help them. Share some tips, share some inputs that you know, how you have become or how you have gone to level 5. Share few tips with your friends, or maybe on YouTube. Talk about something, and then help other people. That is how I have improved my comms, my fluency and my accuracy. I'm still working on my comm skills, and I'm still working on my pronunciation and my diction, intonation, and everything. How? I have created an opportunity for myself to speak, and that is YouTube. It's free, guys. It's free. You can learn anything you want. So, why have you become so fluent in your mother tongue? Because you want to express. You want to express your wants, your desires, and your opinions, so that you can fulfill, so that you could fulfill your desires, right? Your wants. And the second thing, how have you become so fluent? You've been speaking. You speak a lot, right? You spoke during your childhood days, and you kept on speaking. You kept on communicating, expressing your ideas, opinion, and thoughts, right? You spoke all the time, and you still speak all the time. That's why you have become so fluent, and that is how you've become so fluent. You have incorporated speaking your mother tongue in your day-to-day life. You do the same. Incorporate speaking the language in your day-to-day life. Create an opportunity to speak English all the time. If you have no opportunity, create a YouTube channel and start shooting videos on and speak on the topics that you like. Maybe you can teach somebody English, or you can talk about politics, cars, books, or you can talk about your daily life or whatnot. You can do a lot of things. Whatever interests you, just talk about it. Remember, nobody's gonna hurt you. Nobody's gonna comment bad, because people appreciate it. If you are trying to improve something, people appreciate, because people are awesome. There are some people, they don't know about you, and from which conditions you have come so far, they don't know. So sometimes they snap at you. That's okay. They don't know, but they're still good. If they know from what situation you have come, they definitely would encourage you, because we are all people. We love each other, and we're awesome. People are awesome. We love each other. That's for sure. There might be some hatred. There might be some, some things. Okay, few people may not like your video, but that's still fine. Okay, the reason that they hate you, or they snap at you, is because they don't know who you are, or they don't know from which situation you have come so far. If they know, they definitely would encourage you. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Now you know how to improve your fluency, incorporate speaking the language in your day-to-day life. If you have no opportunity to speak, create an opportunity, create a YouTube channel and post videos on YouTube. It's free, guys. All right, so I'll see you in another video, and if you're new to this channel, try to maybe consider subscribing to this channel, and like this video. Even if you don't like it, let me know why you do not like this video, and if you have any feedback for me, so let me know the feedback so that I can improve and move on. Okay, I love to improve, and I really appreciate your feedback. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it from my end. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in another video. Until then, happy learning.